Okay, so we are on a roll now. All right, so we have some really great stuff to show our readers on our webpage about Minka and Bear, which is so fun. Awesome. So let's go ahead and give them a list of some things that we love about Minka and Bear. Lists are super important on websites. People love to peruse websites, just skim them and look for headings, big headings, and they also love to look for lists because you're in a hurry, you're on your phone, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, how do I get the most amount of information in the shortest amount of time? So let's go ahead and make a list under Minka is an Alaskan Malamute from Ohio. And we'll put it under Minka is black and white with long fur and huge paws. She may be outside in terrible weather, including degrees of up to -40 below zero. Let's go ahead and put a little list there of some wonderful things about Minka and some ways that she stays nice and warm and even in really bad weather. So we're going to go here to Alaskan Malamute traits, and actually we're going to go up here. We're going to go up here to Minka is an Alaskan Malamute from Ohio, and under this paragraph, which describes her staying outside, we are going to go bracket OL, that means ordered list. And our first list item is going to be LI. And let's say Minka's coat is a double coat with fur. Well, let's just put it like that because this is a list. Let's leave it really nice and short. Minka's coat is a double coat. Our next list item is Minka's paws keep out ice. So super important when you're being outside in really terrible weather and you're running and you're hauling things. Minka's breed is great at pulling for long distances. Okay, the next thing that we are going to do is, so we have our ordered list, our bracket, OL bracket, and then we have three little lists about Minka, and these are going to be ordered lists. So that means it's going to be 1, 2, 3 in list style of Minka. The first one says Minka's coat is a double coat. Minka's paws keep out ice. Minka's breed is great at pulling for long distances. And then let's go ahead and put our end OL tag. So that's bracket /OL bracket. Okay. And so then when we look down here, we see 1, 2, 3, our little list here. Minka's coat is a double coat. Minka's paws keep out ice. Number 3, Minka's breed is great at pulling for long distances. Oh my goodness. If she's pulled me once, she's pulled me a million times. And that's it. There's our little list right there. Fabulous. Okay, great. All right, so we have a little list going. We have some information. We have some headings. We have some paragraphs. All right. All right. We're really cooking. The next tag that we are going to be going over is our link tag, our ahref tag, our ahref tag. I'll repeat that. And it's basically just a link that you click and it sends you to another web page. Okay. So, when you are writing web pages, you just don't want to give people your opinion. You often want to supply them with other people's opinions, especially people who are experts. And their opinions will then help solidify or help make your opinions seem much more realistic and much more in line with what you're trying to talk about. So, I'm trying to tell everybody about Minka, the Alaskan Malamute, and Bear, the Bernese Mountain Dog. And it would be terrific if I give our readers a link to the American Kennel Club, which is a very old, very prestigious club that is specifically for dog owners and breeders and dog lovers to discover all kinds of different breeds and to learn about all kinds of different breeds of dogs that from all over the world that dogs that you're very familiar with, like Labradors and Golden Retrievers, to dogs that you may have never even heard of before that you don't even know exist. They have information on the American Kennel Club website. So let's give our readers our opinion, and then let's shoot them over to the American Kennel Club's website and an article that I found on best breeds for families. So let's go ahead and right under Alaskan Malamute traits, let's make another heading. And we'll give ourselves some room here. And don't worry about making spaces. I made a whole bunch of spaces in my code right here, but don't worry, it hasn't shown up where my readers can see it down here. So I can put lots of spaces when I'm writing, and it won't mess up the flow of my web page at all. And it will make it easier for me to understand what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and do a heading 4, which makes it a smaller font size than a heading 3. And I'm going to write Alaskan Malamute articles and links. And then I'm going to end my H4. And let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alaskan Malamute articles and links. Okay, cool. And that isn't anything. It's just a heading right now. Now let's go ahead and put in our link, our ahref. And so it is bracket A space href equals quote, and then this is where I'm going to get my link for my article. This is the address where the article that I want my readers to go to lives. So I click over to my Best Family Dogs American Kennel Club article. And there it is right here. I'll get rid of this little pop-up. And here it is right here, Best Family Dogs. Okay, so I have my tag, and it is open bracket A href equals, and then I have quotes and then a close bracket. In between these quotes is where I go over here to my Best Family Dogs American Kennel Club. And look, there is an article that I have read and I would love to show my readers. And one of the best breeds that they say for families is the Alaskan Malamute. So it's just not my opinion that Minka is terrific. The American Kennel Club, that was founded in 1884, also says, hey, check out Alaskan Malamutes if you're thinking about different breeds for families. So how can I go ahead and put this article into my webpage to boost what I'm saying about Malamutes? Well, I can go up here and I can highlight my address, and then I can hit Control C on my keyboard, or I can highlight my address, and I can right click and hit copy. And then I go back to my pen, back to my new web page. And in between these two quotes, I just hit Control V, or I right click and I hit paste. And then I will see some funny stuff down here. And what it's doing is it's created this link, but we don't have anything after it to click on. So what we're going to click on is a description of what this link is. Visit this link to Best Family Breeds by the American Kennel Club website, period. And then I want to go ahead and close my A tag. So that is bracket /A and bracket. And I come down here and now it's looking a lot cleaner. So what I've said is visit this link to Best Family Breeds by the American Kennel Club website. Visit this link to see the article about Best Family Breeds by the American Kennel Club website. Okay, I like that better. Visit this link to see the article about Best Family Breeds by the American Kennel Club website. And I can also go ahead, and if I wanted to, I could put more links to other different types of resources for my readers to go ahead and click on and say, ooh, it's not just her opinion that Malamutes are awesome. There's all kinds of other opinions that Malamutes make great pets for families. Okay, terrific. Okay, the next thing that I'd love to include in my website is pictures, images. I love images. They make web pages just come alive for me. There's just nothing better than images on a website. And I think that one of the most wonderful things about Malamutes and Bernese mountain dogs and any pets is how they look. And we really want to give a lot of images when we're talking about these beautiful animals. So right underneath our heading 1 and our paragraph 1. So we have Minka and Bear's webpage welcomes you. Minka and Bear are our pets and we love them. We hope you love them too after you find out a little more about them. Let's go ahead and put some images. So the image tag is one of the absolute easiest tags to use. So it is open bracket, IMG SRC equals quotes. And then I go over here and you can use these images as well. And I will give all of you these image addresses in the details of this video. So I have an image ready to go. It's hosted. That means it lives on a website called Imgur. And this has a JPEG file ending, and that JPEG file ending means that it's a picture file, excuse me. And I go ahead and I highlight it, and then I right click and I hit copy. And I go over here to my pen and image SRC equals, and right in between these quotes, I want to go ahead and add my image. And already I see this beautiful image of Minka when she was just a couple of weeks old, and she's right there on our webpage. So that's all we do for that image. So there are a couple of little things that we can do with our image before it's completed. The first thing that we want to do is that we want to make an alt for our image in case the picture file is broken or disconnected, or for some reason the link just isn't there. The picture just isn't there. So we type in ALT equals quotes, and let's give a good description of what the picture is. This is also for our friends who can't see, who are using visual aids on computers. And so they will read this description instead of seeing Minka's picture. So we will say, quote, Minka at 8 weeks old, laying in sun. Okay, that's a great alternative for what that picture is. And then let's go ahead and give a width for our picture. So width equals, let's do 100. Oh, now it's tiny. And height equals 100. And then let's end our bracket. Okay, so now I think that that is, now it shot it down to the next line, which is good. But I think that that's super tiny. So let's go ahead and full width it a little bit. Let's do width 500. Ooh, that makes it super long and fat, but the height is just way wrong. Let's go ahead and give it a height of 400 and see if it's a little better. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I think we're a little bit better there. Okay, so let's review. So we have our image source, so IMGSRC equals quote, and then this is where our picture of Minka lives, and you may use this picture if you'd like. It's at Imgur, and that's just the address that is holding or hosting our picture. We know that it's a picture because it has this .jpeg, and JPEG is a file name for a photo or a picture or an image. There are some other ones. Ping is another one that's very popular on websites. And then we end our quotes, and then we have an alternative. If this picture link is broken, or if we have someone who is using our website with a visual aid, we have an alt for them. If they can't see this picture, let's describe it. So alt equals, quotes, Minka at 8 weeks old, laying in sun, end quote. Width equals, quote, 500, end quote. Height equals, quote, 400, ending quote, and then ending bracket. Perfect. Let's go ahead and do 2 more pictures and really get the hang of our images. So image SRC equals, quotes. Let's grab our second image, Minka walking. So I just go ahead and I click in my address bar, click, come here, click, paste it right there, and look. Whoa, there's Minka walking right there. Now let's give it an alt equals Minka walking at 9 weeks old. And then let's just do a little trick. And I highlighted width, height, in the end bracket, and I hit Control C and Control V. So now this is the exact same size. This image is the exact same size as this image, and now they've gone on to the same line. Oh, look how much nicer that looks. And it gives our reader a treat, doesn't it? They can look at our beautiful pictures of our beautiful Malamute. Let's do one more. Image source equals quotes. Oh, there's Minka. She's a little bit more grown up in this. I think she's about 1. So let's highlight our image address. And there is our image address right there. And let's give it a nice alt equals Minka with friends at 1 year old, end quote. And then we'll do our little trick. Highlight width 500, height 400, end bracket, and paste it here. And so now we'll see 3 pictures. So we'll see Minka and Bear's webpage welcomes you. Minka and Bear are our pets. We love them. We hope you love them too after you find out a little bit more about them. So there are 3 images of Minka, and then information, a nice list, an article, fabulous, and a little bit about Bernese mountain dogs. And we're going to talk more about Bear in a little bit. But let's go ahead. I think this is terrific. Let's go ahead and save this. So save, settings, and we will do Minka and Bear web page by SS. Put your initials, and then I do my username. And that's great for teachers who are looking at lots of students if they do their initials and their username. And then this is complete with pictures. And I'm not going to go ahead and put in a pen description or tags. I'll just hit save and close. And then this pen will forever be in my dashboard if I want to look it up for inspiration. Or if I want to say, how did I put those images in there? Or how did I put those that list in there, the 1, 2, 3 ordered list? Or how did I do those links? Here it all is for me, nice and organized. And to go to my dashboard, let me hit save. To go to my dashboard and see it, I just click on my icon here and hit dashboard. Be there. And there it is. Yay! Perfect. Okay, see you next time.